YouTube has clearly set up new monetization rules for the faceless niche. That is why, if you notice, there've been mass demonetization going on lately, and it's not even only affecting new creators or small channels. It also affected a lot of big channels out there. When I mean channels with over 2 million subscribers. So this is as a result of inauthentic, reused content, and some other underlying policy issue. That is why, if you take your time and study this inauthentic case and the reused content case, you'll be seeing where these issues are coming from. So these are what YouTube does no longer want on the platform, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with us in this video. So if you're still a beginner YouTuber in the faceless niche, or let's assume that you plan on starting all over again, this is exactly what you can do in order for you to be safe and to be able to monetize your channel. Because whether we like it or not, people are still getting monetized despite this saga going on YouTube. So what YouTube is just doing, they're trying to clean the platform, because at some point the platform is looking too flooded by AI because of some mistakes that a lot of us that are into this faceless niche have been doing in the past without even knowing. Okay, so as usual, try your best to make sure to pay attention. And with that much being said, let's dive straight into the video. So now, my very number one point to one of the reasons why there is mass demonetization ongoing in the faceless niche currently is as a result of choosing a niche just because you heard it's making money. So this is one big mistake that a lot of beginner YouTubers make out there, because of you heard from so and so creator that this particular niche is paying a lot of money. This niche has a very high CPM and RPM. Without proper research, without understanding the right approach to making these videos, you go ahead and start creating content. See, personally, there are some channels that you will come across. There are some channels that I have reviewed before that I'll be like, see, don't even bother posting any video on this channel again. Just go and get the right knowledge and start all over. Now, imagine an advertiser wants to place ads on your video and your content is looking too robotic. Do you think that those advertisers are going to place in ads? And that could cause you demonetization at the end of the day. Because for you to actually make this dollar on YouTube, your video have to be monetizable. Advertisers have to be able to put in ads. So instead of just jumping into a niche all because you heard it's making money, making money here on YouTube does not only boil down to those high money making niche. For example, we have the finance niche, we have motivational niche, we have this storytelling niche, and we also have this faceless Bible reading or even Bible praying niche. Of course, all these niches make good money here on YouTube, but following the wrong approach can as well ruin your journey and ruin your channel. So what I'm going to advise, if you come across any niche that you feel that, oh, it makes money here on YouTube, take your time and get the basic knowledge on how to actually run this niche, and take your time to make sure that each video you're dropping is feeling human enough, not just bombarding your channel with videos all because it's AI. If there is no human feeling with your content as it is right now on YouTube, you're literally wasting your time, because once you get to that monetization era, you will be rejected. So now, my number two point is mostly one of the reason why there is this mass demonetization ongoing, and this is even where the YouTube policy comes in. This is as a result of so many channels looking the same. Now, you have to understand that the minute YouTube starts feeling, or the minute the YouTube system, which is also AI that reviews channels before monetization, the minute they start noticing that too many channels are looking the same, then that means that your channel has definitely lost the credibility. That is why in my previous video I used the African folktale niche as an example, and I'm surprised with the kind of comments I get, because some people were actually coming after me that why will you be using that niche as an example. If you can be honest with ourselves, because this is what I also tell my direct students, there are times that you come across 5 different African folk tales, you won't be able to tell any difference from any of them. And this has suddenly started happening to those people in the prayer niche as well. That is why whatever niche you're going to, You have to try your best to be exceptional. Let your video pattern, let it be different. Let somebody see your content and be able to tell it apart from this next person's video. Just like if you see my content, or if you see that of another YouTuber in my niche that is doing the same thing I'm doing, you will obviously see the difference. This is what YouTube is mainly hitting on. Okay, now back to what I'm saying. If you notice this faceless niche, that their content kind of look too similar, if you notice, the voice tonation is always the same. They make use of similar b-rolls, background videos, even music, that is sounds in the video as well. They are all looking the same. So when it now gets to the monetization stage, when it's time for advertisers to review videos and be able to put in ads, they start feeling that the contents are looking too similar with the ones they have reviewed and put in ads already. And this is one of the reasons why it's also affecting those channels that have been monetized as of way 2 years ago. That is why sometimes you can watch 5 to 6 different channels and genuinely feel that it was created by one person. And if we're to be honest with ourselves, this is one of the main reasons why this mass demonetization is ongoing. Because if YouTube is not able to tell out your channel apart from the next channel, it becomes a problem. And if you go through that inauthentic content policy, if you go through the details, you will clearly see this particular point. So for you to remain safe, let's assume that you are starting out newly on this faceless niche. You have to drop whatever strategy you might have learned. Yes, you're going to apply it, but try to also make your video different from every single video you see out there. If everybody is using one particular AI voice, tweak your own. Because now I'm not even going to say make use of your own real voice, because even those using their own real voice but using the same this animation, they are still getting demonetized. So right now it's not about using your real voice or using AI voice. Whether you use AI voice, whether you use your real voice, you can still get demonetized. So what matters is you being able to create originality with your content. Let YouTube be able to tell your video apart from another prayer video. Let YouTube to be able to tell your video apart from another motivational video, another storytelling video. Okay, now you might think that inauthentic content simply means you stole another person's video, you copy another person's script. No, it doesn't end just like that. Whenever YouTube tells you that your content is inauthentic, it simply means that your content has lacked the credibility. It simply means that your content has lacked creator identity. It simply means that there are too many repetitive structures with your video. And it also means that most of your videos are mass produced, with other videos being displayed here on YouTube. So that is why when you get hit with this inauthentic, you don't even get the chance for you to submit an appeal video, because YouTube has taken its time. That is, their robot or the management system has taken the time to review your content, review your channel, compare it with that of other channels out there, and came with a conclusion that, oh, this channel is mass produced. So to crown it all, or in conclusion, YouTube actually wants your faceless channel to feel human and not just some kind of robotic video. You know, sometimes when you come across AI video, or let's say you come across AI advert, you can easily tell that this is not a human, this is a robot speaking non-stop. So for you now to actually qualify for this niche, you have to work on your video pacing. You have to work on your storyline. You have to make sure that if you're going to be using an AI voice, select a realistic AI voice. You have to make sure that if you're going to be making use of animation, go for the best animation. Avoid what too many people are using, because once one particular thing is becoming too randomly on several people videos, if they definitely get affected, there's every chances that you yourself, you're going to get affected as well. So in all what to do, let there be this humanity in our content. I know sometimes it's hard because I've seen some channels that will be like, Princess, I've done most of all these things and I still got rejected for monetization. Sometimes it's as a sometimes it could be that as a result of so many channels copying the exact same thing you are doing, replicating the exact same thing you are doing. That is what even implicates some of the channels you see out there that got demonetized. You have to try your best to not only focus on growing fast, not only focus on getting that channel monetized, but also focusing on how to connect real time with humans, real time with your audience. There are some faceless videos that you will watch here. It will feel like you are listening to the face behind the channel, not even the AI speaking. So this is what YouTube is looking out for. Okay, and if you can work towards this gradually, then I promise you there is every chances for you to monetize your channel in peace and as well earn money here. Avoid copying people's formula. It does not, in fact that one sef does not really work anymore, and I'll be throwing light on this particular point in my next video because that is the experiment I have been taking for a while now. So YouTube has changed. The YouTube we know before is not really the YouTube that is we have currently. A lot of things have changed already. Okay, so that is going to be bringing us to the very end of this particular video, and if you have any question, do well to go down to the comment and drop it, and I'll be with us shortly. Okay.